All right, have you ever wondered how they transform the Assembly Hall into Monster Truck Madness? Well, Emily Bowden, she's one of the people here who's going to tell us how. So yesterday, we had an Illini men's basketball game here. Obviously, no hard court here on the floor. How long does it take to transform an arena into Monster Truck Madness?
You would be amazed. You're right. There's basketball last night. They're obviously not going to let us run monster trucks on the floor. So basically, we can turn it over in about 4 to 8 hours. They came in this morning, tore up the floor. We moved in, and this is, we're still in the final phases, but it's on. It's time. It's monster truck time.
Oh, my word. That's amazing that it only takes that short amount of time. But you've been here all week?
We have. We moved in on Tuesday. We've been rehearsing a brand new show. Never seen before. This is the brand new Lucas Oil Monster Truck Nationals Monsters and Magic Tour. It is something that's really special, and we're really excited for the fans to see it. Champaign gets it first. Nobody else has seen it. This is the first time. So we're really excited about that. It's still all the monster truck action you love. Car crushing madness with a magical twist.
Yeah, I'm excited we get the exclusive here in Champaign.
I know, and CI Living's live here for the whole hour, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt either.
Yes.
So tell everyone about the event. It's tomorrow night. Give us all the details.
Absolutely. Tomorrow night, Saturday, January 19th, 7:30. There's a free pit party at 5:30. So if you get a ticket, you get to come meet the drivers, check out the trucks. If you're a gearhead, you can see how it all works. You'll get up close. You can get your picture taken with this cool background, be on the red carpet, and a lot of other things during the pit party. There'll be a magician on hand. We have a lot of really cool things that's really interactive. You'll get to be interactive in the show. There's different games that'll be played during the show. Lots of really fun things that are new. So get your tickets at the box office or online or by phone, uoviassemblyhall.com. Tickets start just $15, but that goes away tomorrow.
Oh, so you better get in here now if you want to get that deal. Now, is there going to be dirt? Because usually I think of mounds of dirt, or is it just going to stay cement?
Absolutely. We get that question all the time. Our show's unique in the sense that we are on pavement. The trucks slide around a lot more, so it's a lot of fun. There'll be cars, there'll be jumps, there'll be crushing stuff, but yes, there is no dirt for our show. It's pavement, so there's a lot of slipping and sliding going on.
Oh, my goodness. And it is very loud, so any recommendations for parents, maybe with little ones, earplugs?
Absolutely. Bring earplugs, stop at the store, get earplugs, or we'll have them for you to buy when you get here as well. So we also have the earmuffs, so the little boys always look real cute. So it's a lot of fun. You'll be able to meet all these drivers, get autographs, take pictures. I mean, it's just a family fun show. It's something for everybody, whether you're a gearhead, a little boy, a little girl, or just want something to do tomorrow night.
Yeah, and it's cold outside, so it's fun to get indoors and come have some fun with your family.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for letting us come out here. We are having the best time. So we're going to check more stuff out here coming up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, also coming up, like she mentioned, it's magic here at the Monster Show. We saw them practicing. Freaked me out just a little bit.
It was, kind of a big explosion, and then there was someone in the box, and then thankfully they weren't still in the box, or else
we
they
got
might
to
have.
see the practice.
Yeah.
So, and also meet a truck coming up that you can leave your mark on, so you don't want to miss that. We'll be right back with more CI Living. Derek, it is ridiculously loud in here when those monster trucks come on, but we'll prepare for the cold.
That's right. Well, welcome back to CI Living. We're live here at Assembly Hall for the Monsters and Magic Tour. It's kicking off here, so you want to get out if you can.
Yes, and they're incorporating magic this year, and joining us now is Franz Harari, a magician, but also an illusionist.
Well, yeah, firstly, an illusion designer. I started when you were a little kid designing for Michael and Janet Jackson, and everybody through Justin Timberlake and Madonna and Justin Bieber. And today I'm here designing magic with these unbelievable trucks. I mean, you've seen what they do, right? It's crazy, I've had the opportunity of working with some really cool people and cool things, but the power behind these vehicles here, it's unbelievable.
So how did you get caught up with the monster trucks? How did you get involved with this?
Well, I'm a fan, of course, and I always wanted to be a part of this this industry, this world, and I thought, here's an opportunity to work with people who already seemingly have a death wish. I mean, if you look at what they're doing, it's crazy. These drivers are just off the charts. So I thought it'd be cool to design not only magic, but to create stunts, to create impossible things that truly have an element of risk, of danger, and I mean, it's pretty cool.
Now, you've got some tricks you're going to show us that are not dangerous,
I don't
right?
have a trick, but I can show you I think you have a ticket, actually.
I do. I can give you my ticket.
There we go.
Okay.
Not so much a trick, but kind of a little experiment.
Okay.
And check this out. Come in tight.
You got to hold that up.
We're going to try to do a little magic with this monster, this Lucas Oil Monster Truck National.
Okay.
Wait.
How are you doing that?
It's magic. It's magic. Well, I
There are no.
Listen, if you come here, you're not going to watch tickets float in the air. It's a whole lot bigger than that, you know, because we're doing magic with the drivers way up there. It's crazy.
Yeah, so what can people experience tomorrow night from you?
Well, I can tell you, it won't be from me because I'm not doing the magic. The drivers are actually, we've got Shane, our announcer. He's going to be trying a stunt himself, which is crazy because if you know Shane, there's an accident just waiting to happen, you know. So to put him up into anything that high is going to, well, everybody's hearts will be pounding.
Yeah, we were getting scared just watching the rehearsal.
Right.
Where do you get the idea for these crazy stunts?
You know, it all happens, it happens in your mind, it happens in your imagination. In fact, I can give you an example of how all of this works. It happens by how you perceive your life. Let me show you something. Why don't you pass your microphone over?
Okay.
Do as I do.
Okay.
In fact, at home, you guys can do the same thing, all right? Put your hand out just like that, okay? Wiggle your fingers a little bit. All right. Now you're going to put your thumbs down, okay? Thumbs down. Cross one hand over the other, got it? And interlock your fingers, all right? Do you get your thumbs down?
I think
Bring
so.
your thumbs straight down. All right. Now, move your pinkies. And this is where the magic happens. Slowly bring your thumbs all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. And
Up,
pull
Heather.
apart your hands.
Wait, what happened?
I don't think I did it right.
Don't worry. You'll figure it out.
I think that's the illusion.
You go to YouTube, rewind this, you'll figure it out. You know, it all happens in your mind. Really, that's where magic happens. And let me say, when we were kids, when we were all little kids, the world was magic. A light bulb was magic. You know, everything was magic. As we grow older, that sense of magic, it gets knocked out of us pretty quickly. When you come here, when you come to the Monster Nationals Monsters and Magic Show, we all become kids again. And for a brief moment, we recapture that magic that we all had as a child.
Okay, so let's talk real fast. How does doing monster trucks compare to Justin Bieber?
There are a lot of similarities.
What?
Maybe there's just a little more fumes with monster trucks, you know?
Oh, I thought you were going to say with Bieber's hairspray or something.
Well, that too. You know,
Yeah.
it's be nice to everybody. I will tell you this. Bieber is extremely talented.
I
mean,
agree.
It's crazy.
I watched his documentary,
You know,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
will
yeah,
admit
it's
that.
true.
Yes, I
very,
saw that.
very talented kid. But it was interesting to see how everybody else treats him. You know, they treat him like this king, like this boy prince, and that's got to mess you up a little bit. But despite all that, he's still really, really grounded. In fact, I know that he's a huge fan of monster trucks. So I'm guessing wherever he is right now, he's watching this. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Franz, thanks so much for having us out here, sharing some tricks. I'm going to have to work on the
there
hand
you
twist.
go.
I blame it on Joe over here. He was in my way.
I was trying to not tangle myself up with the mics. But
Well, definitely, if you want to come check him out and all of his illusions, the show is tomorrow night. Tickets are still available. But coming up, we're going to meet Chalkboard Chuck. What do you think he's all about?
I think this is your area of expertise, Heather. when
Maybe,
you
maybe.
used to be a teacher. So.
Maybe, but right now we're going to check out the Little Mighty Monsters, Team KJ over here. They're going to take us to break.
Thank you very much. That was great. I appreciate it.
I couldn't get that. I'm so sorry. Oh, edition of CI Living, where we are live from Assembly Hall, where we are getting ready for the National Monster Truck Show taking place tomorrow night. Now, they're getting preparations all underway, but one truck that you can see that you could actually leave a mark on is this one right behind me, Chalkboard Chuck, and its driver, Joe. Welcome to CI Living.
Thank you very much for having us here.
Okay, so what is unique about Chalkboard Chuck?
One special feature of this truck is the CR code here, where you can take a picture of this and you can go back and upload it and you can see highlights of the truck running.
And it's only one of two trucks that you can do that with, so that's a neat feature.
Yeah, it's really neat. I mean, only two trucks out there that you can do this with, so that's something.
But there's even something more neat about this truck, and something with chalk.
Right, check this out. Everybody that comes out to the show for the pit party, look, you can even write on the truck. What do you think about that?
I love it, and I love how you wrote CI Living. You did a great job there. So talk a little bit about the pit party, what people can experience if they come out early.
You come out early, you get to meet all the drivers, you meet everybody out here, you can get to sign the truck like we just did, and check out the trucks, because a lot of people don't get to see the trucks up close and personal. You come out, you look, and you can crawl underneath, and you can see how these things work. It's really a neat deal.
All right, so let's look and talk about the truck here, because it looks like we've got two different wheels going on here. So what are the differences in the wheels?
Okay, the small tires, we have to put the small tires on the truck so we can get them in our trailers so we can move them up and down the interstate. Then when we get here, as you can see, we're putting on the big tires here so we can go and do our show.
And as we mentioned earlier, it takes roughly 30 minutes to change out the tires. Why does it take so long?
Well, I mean, you see how big they are. We've got to jack the tires up, take the little ones off, and then slide the big ones on, and it can be a chore trying to get them lined up. You got to get all the bolt holes lined up, so it can be a little bit of a challenge.
Little challenge, I bet. And it was definitely challenging getting up inside of one of those from earlier in the show. Now, how long have you been driving monster trucks and doing the monster truck thing?
I've been driving trucks for 22 years.
Really? So what is it about monster trucks that you enjoy the most?
The thing I like most is meeting all the fans. The kids are awesome. I mean, that's what drives us.
Monster truck fans are definitely the best. Now, obviously, you're probably not from Central Illinois, so where are you from and how much traveling do you do with this tour?
Well, I'm from Westport, Kentucky, and I mean, we do all the shows. We'll travel from Wisconsin to Michigan to Kentucky to Illinois, so there's a lot of traveling involved in it.
Yeah. Now, how much does this truck weigh? How much does it cost to maintain? Talk a little bit about that.
The truck weighs in roughly around 10,000 pounds. There is a lot of maintenance on them because you have to, keep up with your fluid changes. If you don't, you lose a motor, you lose a transmission. The hog heads, what we call a hog head, the gears in the rear ends there, you have to maintain those or they'll break. People don't realize it, but these trucks, they can break very easy. So because of all the moving parts on them.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen monster trucks before, and they get pretty beat up and dinged up after each show. So what is it like putting it back together?
That's the bad part. The fun part is tearing them up. The bad part's when you got to put them back together. You'll spend, 2 or 3 days trying to get it all put back together because you've got to get down the road to go to your next show. So
yeah, and I'm sure it's not exactly cheap to buy new replacement parts.
Oh, no. It's like a tire. If we pop a tire, which is very easy, you're looking at $2,500 a tire. A shock on these trucks, you see we've got...
Yeah, let's get up in here and look at this. We'll show everybody at home just what it looks like inside the truck here. So what are we looking at?
Right here you've got our motor. We've got the blower and injection unit. That's makes it all our horsepower for us. You've got your shocks right here, 2 shocks per wheel, 30-inch travel shocks. That's what helps us with a ride so we don't get beat up everywhere.
And you sit in the middle, right?
Right. We sit right directly in the middle of the truck. That way you can see, and when it goes to tip or something, you've got a feel of where you're at, so you're safe.
All right, you're all harnessed in. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks so much for letting us get a sneak peek into the Chalkboard Chuck truck. Everybody needs to come out tomorrow night to the pit party to leave their mark on the truck for this weekend's show. Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you for coming out. Everybody, come out and see us.
All right, let's toss it over to Joe, who's meeting with a father-son duo competing for the first time.
Thanks, Heather. We're over here with Bobby and Cody, the father-son team, as you said, and they're competing tonight. Thank you guys for joining us today. I know you had a long drive from Ohio, was it?
Yeah, Dayton. Not too bad, though.
Okay, and so what got, I'm imagining a timeline here, and I'm thinking you probably got involved in monster trucks first. Is that true?
Do I look that much older than him?
I just assume since you're his dad, maybe there's an age difference there.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 28 years now. Cody's 17. He was actually born into it, running with us all since he's been a little kid, but this is the first full year that he's competing, and he's doing a fantastic job.
And so what was appealing to you when you were first starting out?
Well, when I first got it out, it was just one of those deals who had the biggest truck, you know, and then I ran into a guy named Bob Chandler, a guy that owns Bigfoot, and that was all she wrote from there.
Perfect. And then, Cody, so a lot of dads, maybe they don't have as cool of a hobby as driving monster trucks. What did you think of Dad's crazy obsession with trucks?
I just seen it so long, I just fell in love with it right off the bat. It's just one thing I've always wanted to do my entire life.
What's your earliest monster truck memory? Do you remember that first time you got behind the wheel?
Oh yeah, I remember. It was just one of the best feelings in the world to be able to just jump and fly through the air like I've always wanted to for so long.
But there's obviously some risk involved, probably, right? I mean, did you have any apprehensions about him joining?
Well, I didn't. Mama did, though. You know, she still tells me every time, better take care of that boy. But these trucks are probably some of the safest racing vehicles on the planet. Custom seats, harnesses, fire seats, fire suits, Hans devices, custom helmets. I mean, if you get hurt in one of these, it's just one of them weird deals. So I feel real safe with the way we built the truck for him. The truck was built for him. So we're confident in the truck that he won't get hurt.
I want to say that I sense some sort of friendly family dynamic, maybe a rivalry, maybe a competition. Do you sense that as well, Cody?
Oh yeah, every time I line up next to him, I'm wanting to beat him so bad, and then just sometimes it happens. Most of the time he gets me though, so.
And your thoughts on this?
Oh, yeah, you're never going to let the kid win on purpose. You know, they say, oh, you know, you're going to have a son. Well, you know what? If he's going to beat me, he's going to earn it. He's not getting nothing given to him.
Okay, well, maybe I should separate you two if you get excited here. But I also wanted to ask, so how does the competition part of this work?
Oh, it's awesome. We're going to do side-by-side racing. We're going to do wheelie contest, donut contest, and we're going to do the freestyle. The crowd gets to pick that. We got some bad trucks here, Raminators sitting over there. Lucas Oil puts on a fantastic show with the Monster Nationals and special events, family events. So it's one of the best monster truck shows around.
Yeah, perfect. And I want to talk quickly about this beast we have right here. This is your car. You were telling me the body, I forgot, but it's also called Star Marshal. Tell me all about your car.
Well, it's a 32 Cadillac, and basically I built it to mimic his truck the best I could. It's got the same motor. It's got just as much power as his does.
No, it don't.
On some days, I think it does.
Yeah. We didn't tell him all of our secrets and give him all of our good stuff yet.
This is a guy who really wants to win here. Yeah, and so Star Marshal, is this some sort of combination Western sci-fi kind of thing, or where did that come from?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I always liked the cowboy stuff, and I always was fascinated with space stuff, so I figured why not combine them and see what happens, and just every little kid that comes up to me, oh, I love your truck, it's my favorite one. It's just been a big hit with everybody.
Yeah, and so what's that like for both of you, I guess, now that you can kind of share something with a family? And you said, you know, you have your daughter is in nursing and your wife is in healthcare, so it's probably a good idea. But what's it like to share this with your son?
It's awesome. You know, it's every dad's fantasy dream to see his kids surpass him and do something better. So hopefully, you know, they'll come up and they'll take care of all this stuff and they'll take over the whole business and run the whole thing.
Well, I totally appreciate you guys coming in. I don't know, I won't put money on either of you. That's how objective I am today. But thanks for joining us. We're going to be here for the rest of the hour, and there's a lot more excitement coming up. So stay with us here on CI Living, live at Assembly Hall.
All right, we are back live at the Assembly Hall getting ready for the Monster Truck Show taking place here tomorrow night. I'm back with Kid KJ, right?
That is correct.
I was just making sure. But it's called Team Kid KJ. What's the team about?
Well, actually, I went to a monster truck show when I was 3, and I loved it. And I didn't even imagine that my mom and dad would bring home a monster truck. And then
one thing just led from another
yeah,
there.
It just went all the way from there. And since I started the team, it went with my name.
Oh, well, I think that's appropriate then. So talk a little bit about your truck. Tell me about it.
Well, it weighs from 2,500 pounds to 3,000 pounds, and all the inside is actually, these trucks were first built for an adult like you. But we actually modified the trucks to have it to fit us, and we have to get custom seats made from Butler Built. And we also got movable pedals.
Oh, fun. Now, I heard you on the radio the other day, but I also hear you made a stop to St. Joe in the school there. Did you visit with some kids?
Yeah, we signed autographs there, and we let them ask some questions, and that went really well.
Well, good. So it was kind of like going to school, but not.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I didn't have to bring home any homework that time.
I love it.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to come meet part of your team. You want to come with us?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so we're
over here we've got
Demolition
Macy.
Diva. Macy, you're getting ready to do some tricks for us. What are you guys going to be doing up here?
Well, since tomorrow's going to be my very first show, I'm going to be messing around with the truck as much as I can. I won't get to do as much as Monster Bear and Sir Crush a lot because I'm just a little old rookie, so I'm just going to try to crab walk it around and try some donuts and do as much as I can.
Now, fun fact for you, Joe.
Let's hear.
Chalkboard Chuck driver, her dad. It's a family business over here.
Oh, I wish there was a chalkboard Chuck for the Diva.
Oh, I don't know. Pink is definitely her color.
I think so, too, yeah.
So what is your favorite part about coming out and doing monster truck shows?
Well, now it's even better because my dad's even prouder of me. Sometimes I can see him out there just cheering me on, like, yeah, go, come on. You're making me proud. It's all in the family.
Absolutely. Well, you look good in pink, Macy. We're going to come over here and meet the last member of Team Kid KJ. We've got Jake the Snake all harnessed in.
Sir
Hey,
Crush a
Jake,
Lot.
can you hear us?
Yes.
Now, your head, can it move around very much?
No.
No, you are pretty strapped in.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Jake, not only Jake the Snake, but well, actually, let's start with that. Where did that nickname come from? Why are you the Snake?
Do you like snakes?
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Do you have an opinion on where that came from?
Yeah, he was always the bad boy of the family.
Oh, we got the bad boy here. Is that where Sir Crush a Lot came from, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, a bad boy and a man of few words. This is my kind of guy.
Yeah. So, Kid KJ, remind everybody about the Monster Truck Show tomorrow night.
Yeah, the pit party is going to be at 7:30. If you have a ticket, that's free, and the show is going to be...
So the pit party's at 5:30,
Yeah.
and the show's at 7:30.
7:30.
Okay, and they can come down and meet you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
now-
our bad boy, Jake the Snake.
and Macy over here, Demolition Diva. I love that truck. I want to take it home. I want to wrap it up with a bow on there. So I think they're going to show us some more tricks here, a little bit of what we can experience tomorrow night at the show. So we'll let them take it away. If you need any more information about the Monster Truck Show taking place here tomorrow night, go to our website after today's show, and we'll have links there. Okay, here they go. All right, we've had such a fun hour out here at Assembly Hall. Coming up on Monday's show, it's Work From Home Monday with Camry Day. You don't want to miss that one.
I don't want to miss that. And we have author Julie Cross. She wrote The Tempest. She has another book she's going to share with us, so that's going to be great.
And the Decatur Arts Council is going to be joining us. They're going to get us some fun craft projects going and maybe even tell you how you can sign up for a class.
But we've had such a fun time here today at Assembly Hall with all of our new friends and our impressive, tough, some of us quieter than others, drivers, and we've had a great time here live at Assembly Hall.
We have.
If you have a chance.
Definitely come out tomorrow, pit party 5:30, and go sign your name. Chalkboard Chuck over there. Get up close and personal with all of the trucks, the drivers. It's going to be a fun time here at Assembly Hall.
I know, and you can get your picture taken
That's
here.
right. Don't we look famous? All right, everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.